What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 8 news, spoilers, and some good information here, and discussion, as always, about 4 episodes, 807, 808, 809, and the finale, 816. Obviously, spoiler warning. If you don't want to know this information, discuss it, talk about it, know it, stop watching now. Spoiler warning. But here we go, guys. We got some good information about a lot of different things, so if you want to know it, watch it to the very end. But first and foremost, guys, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and the bell to get notifications. So stay in the know by subscribing to this channel. If you already done so, I appreciate it. We truly appreciate it. You guys are awesome. We have a goal of 100,000 subscribers, and we have a Patreon account. People have asked me about it, if they can donate or just give something to the account. It's a Patreon account for the PT channel. First and foremost, I want to give credits to AMC, the Spoiling Dead fans IMDb, and photo credits to those people. But here is some information about episode 807, Time for After. This is from IMDb, which is not the best source, but overall, it's episode 807, the title and the synopsis. Negan has to enlist the help of the lieutenants in solving a huge issue facing the sanctuary. Rick and the group continue to enact the plan. So that's the latest information about the title. I didn't have it before, so just spreading it there, the information that we have. So Negan is still at the sanctuary, I'm guessing, but is Rick's plan to be stuck at the scavengers with Jadis? But either way, we'll find out what happens with that, which is pretty dumb in my eyes. But Rick is with the scavengers as we see him in episode 806, 807. We'll see what happens. We'll see at the end of 806 what happens as well. But the lieutenants for Negan look to get more of a role in episode 807, which I'm kind of excited for. I want to see what's happening with Negan and the Saviors a little bit, because it's been a Rick show so far. It's been one-sided very early on. It'll change very quick. But I want to talk about Regina for a second. The actress name is Tracy Dinwiddie, I believe, as you say her name, but she's Regina on The Walking Dead, and then she's a character on Supernatural. I have to admit, I've only seen a couple episodes of Supernatural. I know Jeffrey Dean Morgan was on there many years ago, as he said in the panel, but that's pretty cool, a little connection there with The Walking Dead and Supernatural. I'm excited for Simon and Dwight and Eugene and how that all unfolds with Father Gabriel and the doctor and overthrowing Negan, and how they're going to get out of the sanctuary, because you know they're getting out of the sanctuary and they're going to attack Alexandria in the mid-season finale. They'll attack Alexandria, but they got to get out. And how are they going to get out? The 50 cal is gone. Is it something to do with the helicopter and a drop and delivery? Is it another outpost? Regina's talking to some of the fat lady, or I'm just excited to see how it happens, because it's been Rick, Daryl, Tara, Michonne. They're attacking. They're doing this. Carol, the kingdom fell apart, but the rest of the groups, Hilltop and stuff, are still going strong. Eugene, I'm excited to see what happens with that. How about you guys? Hopefully we'll get more of that in episode 807. Now, as for episode 808, there's a little controversy going around, but it's December 10th. How's it gotta be? The mid-season finale will put everything Rick and his group has done to this point to the test. Can Rick continue to fight, or has he lost his will? Now, that's the synopsis on IMDb. Earlier, it was a generic synopsis with no title. Now they have a title. Is that the real synopsis or not? What's been going around too on IMDb is a different one about Carl. I think IMDb is not the best source, always, really a lot of times. But here it was a while ago. It said, after Rick loses his son, Carl, to a walker attack, he begins to question if he can continue the war. This mid-season finale will put everything Rick and his group has done to this point to the test. Can Rick continue to fight, or will he lost his will? So there's a lot of it that's in there, but it said after Rick loses his son. So when does he lose his son? In episode 806, 807, before 808? Because the news was that he gets stabbed. The rumors that are going around, and we're going to talk about a little more rumors at the very end. You got to watch the very end, guys. The rumors were that Carl dies in episode 808 into 809. So we have to wait all the way till February for 809 for it to happen. There's been some stuff come up that may or may not be true, and this may not be true, as it was unconfirmed that Carl dies or not, but I can't wait to find out. But I really hope Carl does not die. Now, today is November 25th, Saturday. The filming for Season 8 has wrapped as of Wednesday, November 22nd. Season 8 is done for The Walking Dead. They can go vacation, they can go party, have a good time, but we have some news about the Season 8 finale that is very interesting and may or may not be linked to Carl Grimes, so keep watching. Carl! I just like the sky in these pictures. This was shot by the crew, I believe, that was filming around some part for the Season 8 finale. They were at Alexandria for several days. Actually, that's right outside Aaron's house. There's the gate, not the front gate, the side gate. into Alexandria. And it's just interesting to see how it goes down, or it's like the back gate, I think it was. But as of season 8, the war will be over, and I believe they come back to Alexandria that was tore up by the explosions and everything, because you'll see inside Alexandria, it's tore up. There's a lot of people there, and here's some great shots by Sinister Media. Credit to them, of course. You can see Andrew Lincoln right there. You'll see a close-up in a second, but that's Andrew Lincoln there. And we're going to zoom in on him in a closer picture. He looks very different than what I thought he might look. No old man Rick here. That looks like Rick Grimes being Rick Grimes. He doesn't have the beard. He doesn't have the buzz cut. He doesn't have the white hair. He doesn't have anything that I thought he would have at this time, because at the end of all that war, he fights Negan, breaks his leg, he gets a buzz cut, and I guess the old man Rick will be all the way to season 9 after the time jump. Because if you look at that, you look at the beard, you look at the buzz cut, you look how Rick looks, it does not look like that there. And that was filming of season 8 finale, season 8 episode 16. And this is the new beginning timeline jump. And I guess we'll see this Rick in season 9, right? Maybe, maybe not. Rick, that's him as of season 8, episode 16, filming the finale, so it looks pretty different, right? There was some reports that he was with Judith, and around there, we'll talk about that in a second, but Rick, looking like Rick Grimes, not old man Rick, so what do you make of that? Post your comments below, guys. But here's some great information. Here in Sonoya, my pics didn't come out, but saw Rick and Michonne sitting on sidewalk through the gate. My sister said she saw Carl too. She doesn't read spoilers, so I just kept my mouth shut. I didn't see him myself. This is on the Spoiling Dead fan site. Reported sightings from yesterday at the Gin, which is like last week. Rick, Michonne, Negan, Daryl, and Judith. There were multiple reports of Carl or his double. However, Chandler was not in town yesterday, so it wasn't him. Here's a pic of what people were reporting. It's hard to see. I'm not even sure if this is his double. Witnesses claim he was filming with Judith. Take it for what it's worth. So they're not really sure about it. Here's the picture right here, and it's hard to see what it is. I'll zoom in, or I'll highlight it with a red box right here, what we want to see. You can kind of see Rick in a blue shirt, and you can kind of see Carl's hat on a shirt that Carl looks to be wearing in some of the seasons. So is it Carl? Is it a double? Is it not? They said Carl was not here in Georgia. Carl, I think, was in California or Los Angeles or whatever, or maybe he was home for the holiday. Maybe he was here. Maybe he wasn't. But like I said, if it was him there, clearly he's not dead in the mid-season finale or the mid-season premiere. So take it what it's worth. What do you make of it, guys? As for episode 809, the first episode in 2018, the second half of season 8, IMDb has it coming out February 11th, 2018. That may change. That date always comes around at that time, but it may change or not. So what do you make of it? Is Carl alive? I see Carl's hat there on that picture. To me, it looks like it's him. Chandler Riggs, a double. It doesn't matter if it's a double or not. If Carl was supposed to be there, then he's alive. And again, Carl could live, and I hope he does. But Chandler Riggs could be off the show. The time jump could mean that we have a different actor playing Carl Grimes. I hate when they do that on shows. I've said it several times. And again, it's been unconfirmed about Carl, so take it what it's worth. But going forward, I hope Carl lives. I hope we see Rick versus Negan finally. We saw them for one episode. What kind of war is this when they're not really fighting each other? It's outpost and this outpost and that thing, explosions, fighting, interfighting, this, going rogue, going this, stuck in the sanctuary. Then we finally get out possibly. Then they attack Alexandria. I want to see how it goes down with the fighting going forward in the second half. There's going to be action the entire season, guys. It's not just like, oh, action-packed first 4 episodes. Even though Gimple said that, it's going to be action-packed throughout the season. There you go, guys. What do you make of it? Give me a follow on Instagram and Twitter. Direct message me if you want to on there. It's a better thing on Instagram and Facebook. Mystery boxes, I'll post there when they come out. They're going to be about $40. Give us a look on the Walking Dead community Facebook page and a group. My book series, Fight for Us, books 1, 2, 3, and 4 available now. Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kindle versions, all available right now, guys. So thanks for watching, and let me know what you think of the information.